Hi guys, Elma, Rania, how are you guys doing these days?
Hello, Kelly. Hello, Ilma. I'm
Hey.
doing fine. I'm doing great, but I just busy with college and stuff, and I do nothing like for a week.
I see. I see. That's actually very nice. You get to rest like for a week and doing nothing. I see.
Yeah.
And how about you, Elma? How are you doing?
I'm actually pretty good, but as
Mm-hmm.
far as you can see that I'm a little bit busy because I have my own business right now and I have a
Whoa.
lot of meeting with client. And that's all. What about you, Kelly? You good?
Well, yeah, I'm doing all good right now, but same as Rania, I am also pretty packed up with all of the college stuff that is going on, and we're about to doing an exam, and yeah, I'm good, but it's been pretty hectic.
I see.
I see. So, what are we going to do right now?
How about watching the movie, guys?
Okay, that's actually a really great idea. And do you guys have any recommendation like for the movie?
Actually, I just watched the review of
Mm-hmm.
the Nun, and
Oh,
the rate of the Nun is close to perfect because they have
yeah.
8.9
Oh,
rate,
that's
and
really
I
high.
yeah, I know. That's the reason why I highly recommend you guys to watch together with me. So,
But anyway, that's I actually have heard some of the review about the nun, but I don't really know what is it about. So, what's the movie actually about?
this actually is a horror film that follows a Catholic priest and a novitiate
Mm-hmm.
as they investigate the mysterious death of a nun in Romania,
Mm-hmm.
and they soon discover an holy secret and face malevolence of a
Mm-hmm.
demonic nun who terrorized them.
That
That's all.
sounds interesting. And who are the cast in it?
Actually, there's a lot of cast in this movie, right? So I'm going to tell you about the three of the main character that I know. The first one is Thaisa Farmiga as a sister Iran, and the second one is Damian as Father Berg, and also the most favorite actor ever is Jonas Block as Morris. You guys have to watch it because Morris is really handsome.
It's really interesting though
Okay.
from your review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have any recommendation movie?
Well, I have one. It's
Mm-hmm.
called
Is it
Us. Do you
Okay.
guys have heard that?
Yeah, I
Mm,
heard something about it, but I have not watched it.
no,
Mm.
actually, I'm not a big fan of watching movie, but so yeah. What is
So
it about, really?
is basically a psychological horror film that explores the road in modern American society through a family's encounter with their rap doppelgangers called the Tetrad.
Actually, what is double ganger? What is that?
It's doppelgangers. So doppelgangers is like our twins, but in another dimension.
Ah, I know, I got you.
In this movie, the
Mm-hmm.
doppelgangers, the our twins, come to our dimension, something like that. So it's really interesting.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, and it's creepy though. Like, imagine you have like your doppelganger out of nowhere, like showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. And by the way, like who is the cast in this movie?
I've been searching that the cast is Lupita Nyong'o and
Oh yeah.
Winston Duke.
Mm,
From I've heard that they are also from Black Panther.
okay, yeah.
Mm.
You have watched that movie,
Yeah,
you
I have
guys?
watched Black Panther, and like I know like Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke from Black Panther.
For
I'm
me,
actually,
it's
oh,
Mhm.
I'm
You don't
actually
know.
the title. Okay, okay, go ahead.
It's really, I think for me, it's really interesting because Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke in Black Panther, they they role as an action figure, but in this movie, in Us, the roles that they acting,
Mm-hmm.
they they act like a psychological horror roles. So it's really interesting for me.
I see. But like, anyway, how about the review from this movie? Like from other people, what's the review?
I've been reading, like I've been looking on the internet. The review it's really good. It's a really good movie. It's creepy and it's fascinating for me, I
Okay.
think. And I also already watched the trailer, so it's really creepy and the vibes. It's giving like a horror, but not horror like a ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really good. It's really, really good. You should watch it. It's really recommended.
I see. Yeah, that sounds
What
very
about you?
interesting and unique.
Do
And
you?
what about you, Kelly?
Well, I also have like a horror recommendation movie, and it's called Carrie. It's like
Mm.
a horror supernatural actually, and it's like an adaptation from a classic novel by Stephen King.
Mm. So what is it about?
It's basically about a high school girl who has this like a telekinetic powers, but she often got bullied. So until there's like one particular very humiliating incident, she's like releasing all of her powers in a rage, and she's causing all of the chaos like around her neighborhood. It's actually pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. What about the cast? Can you tell me?
Well, from what I know, it's Uh, it's starting with the famous American actress Julianne Moore as Carrie's mother, and there's also Grace Moretz that plays as Carrie, and there's also Ansel Elgort as Tommy
Mm.
Ross in this movie.
All right. And then what about the review of that movie?
Oh well, since it was released back in 2013.